So I've lost ballpark around 45 pounds, which means even though I've shrunk, my closet has grown because I've had to buy things since things are literally falling off me. And frankly, as a minimalist, I found that a little bit overwhelming. My laundry days are now a lot more labor intensive than I like. I have to do 3 loads of laundry instead of just 2, and I have to use the drying rack and the outside line to dry all my clothes. So in the spirit of just simplifying things, we're gonna do a little bit of a closet declutter today. Even though I'm a huge fan of the KonMari method, I kind of wanted to try something different. So instead of just taking everything out and going category by category, I'm actually going to be trying on the clothes to see if there's something that I want to keep and whether or not it actually still works on my body. A little disclaimer before we get into the outfits, I kind of have a weird shaped body, so deal with it. And I also have no fashion sense, so if you don't like my outfits, I don't blame you. Let the fashion montage begin. This is my first outfit. This is what I was wearing today when I cut the lawn, so once I'm out of this, I'm gonna go take a shower and try on everything else. But I'm pretty happy with everything here. I don't see the need to get rid of any of this. This bomber jacket is kind of a piece of shit, so I've had to stitch it several places, but it's still going. It's definitely more oversized than it used to be, but that's okay. I am keeping the seriously oversized Glossier sweatshirt. This thing is super comfy. I use it as a warming layer. I use it to sleep in, so this is really multi-purpose. It is kind of becoming comically large at this point, so maybe in a couple of months or something, I'm gonna have to replace this with a smaller size or thrift something similar to this, but I really, really enjoy it. These pants are actually new, and they are actually like stretchy waist ones. They're not maternity pants, but they're from Old Navy, and they're like the fashion jegging or whatever. They are a little bit baggy. I kind of like it that way. And I'm wearing my Doc Martens. I'm keeping these. So we are keeping all of this. I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and I will see you guys with another outfit. So I realized something when I was in the shower. I really have no reason to mention any kind of branding names. This is just purely for me to figure out whether or not I like something. The brand has nothing to do with it. So we're gonna keep brand names out of this from now on and just go with the pieces themselves. So the shirt is really, really huge. I'm also not gonna be mentioning sizes because it's really not relevant, but this one is several sizes too big. Untucked, it totally looks like a dress. It hits right about here. I've been using it primarily for sleeping, but these ones don't breathe very well at night, so I get pretty sweaty. I kind of like it tucked into these high-waisted black jeans, but there's so much extra fabric that it kind of creates very unflattering bunches. So I'm gonna have to crop this if I keep this. These jeans, I really like them. I got them recently. They're pretty stiff, but they're very good quality and I really enjoy them. I'm a little bloated right now because I'm on my period, so they don't fit quite as well. I'm gonna keep this belt. I've been slowly drilling more holes into it to make it fit me as I'm losing weight. I have to put another one in it now because it's a little loose. Keeping my sandals and the socks. I'm also keeping the bra that I'm wearing and the underpants. And I am keeping the hat. So I think I'm going to keep this gray oversized shirt, but I am going to customize it. I call this one the Pugsley Adams, and this is basically what I wear when I'm just walking around town on my days off doing stuff and things. So for this outfit, I've got the hat, which I am still keeping. I'm also going to keep these sunglasses. I definitely like this large, not quite rugby, but not like thin striped shirt. That's definitely staying. I really like the black neck, as you'll see in another piece coming up soon, and these are the same black jeans. Keeping these, I've just pegged the legs, and the shoes that I'm wearing are these Chelsea rain boots. And then lastly, we have my trusty backpack, which is going to stay with me as long as it stays together. We've got another super casual outfit here because that's just who I am as a person, and yes, it's another black and white striped shirt with a black collar, except this one is a different material and the stripes are much smaller. I really like both. I'm keeping both. I have no qualms about it. I have a pair of these jean shorts. I kind of intentionally bought them a size down because I didn't want to have to buy shorts again this summer. And I'm slowly fitting into them. They're a little uncomfortable, but they're still good enough to work. I'm wearing my docs with this, and I have a pair of these kind of cream round-ish sunglasses. So there's that one. Keeping this, keeping this, keeping these, keeping those. This outfit I actually really like, with one exception. But yeah, no, I'm feeling like ultra dad vibes right now, and it's so good. I am keeping these sunglasses. It's the last pair of sunglasses I have. I have 3, and I guess I'm keeping all 3. This sweater was handmade by my aunt. It is by far the coolest thing that I own, and I love it. It's staying. I do have on a black camisole underneath, but this thing is years old. The elastic in the straps has completely worn out, so the straps constantly fall down the sides of my shoulders. I'm going to have to find a way to repurpose this because it doesn't really function as a garment anymore. Same shorts as before, and I'm just wearing the same socks I've been wearing this whole time with my Doc Martens, and I am keeping this little cognac saddlebag thing. So, yep, keeping all of this but the shirt underneath the 6 sweater. Wowee! Another casual outfit. Amazing! The items that you haven't seen are this black shirt and these leggings. So this crew neck shirt is a recent acquisition. It's very comfortable. It's a little bit on the loose side, but that's fine. I kind of like things better that way. As for these leggings, I got them when I was a lot bigger, and as I've lost weight, they're starting to get a little bit bunchy at like the groin and the bum. But I'm gonna continue wearing them until they're just too baggy to pass as leggings anymore. And they're just super cool. They've got squirrels all over them. I'm a big fan. They're comfortable, they're stretchy. I wear them out, I wear them to bed. They have dual purpose. And got my docs, sunglasses, and backpack, all of which you guys know I have kept. Both of these items I'm also keeping, so we're good here. I'm gonna take advantage of me wearing like the most neutral thing in my wardrobe and just blow through all of my like athleisure or lounge pants with this shirt. I have another pair of leggings, very similar color scheme, different animal though. These are either giraffes or goats, depending on who you ask in my family. Same thoughts on these as the other ones. I really like them. I am keeping them. These are probably my preferred sleeve shorts, and they're gray, they're baggy, they're comfortable, and they've got pockets. So these are staying as long as they will actually remain on my hips. These are some sweatpants. They're really the only sweatpants I've ever bought. Like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of them. The texture on the inside is a little bit itchy for my legs, and they're kind of running out of usefulness for me. They're kind of slowly sliding off my behind here. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and either pass these on to a friend that might want them or repurpose them. They are in a condition where they might be like donated, but they've got kind of some pretty extreme wear on the logo on the side here, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. But these ones are definitely going. Right now we're focusing just on the shirt and these pants. These pants I bought online without actually like reading the size guide to. So they're pretty tight. They look pretty great on the legs, but up here, I am being squeezed. That being said, I'm not going to get rid of them. I'll probably fit into them within about a month or 2. The shirt, on the other hand, is really big. It's supposed to be oversized, but it's also oversized and several sizes too large. I feel kind of like I'm drowning in it. The neck kind of does whatever it wants, whenever it wants. So I think I'm going to give this to someone that it will probably fit better on, but it's a pretty substantial shirt. It's got a decent amount of fabric to it, a decent amount of weight. And yeah, it's not a bad shirt. It just does not fit right on me anymore. So this is going, pants are staying, sunglasses, hats, and Birkenstocks are staying. This shirt I really like. I've been looking for a sheer grid black and white button up for a very long time. Finally found one. It's pretty good. I had to size up because of this area. So the waist and everything else is just a box. So that's why I've tied it. Normally I either tie this or tuck it into whatever pants that I'm wearing. I definitely want to keep it. We've already seen these black pants. We've already seen this hat. But we haven't seen is my new shoes. I actually got these 2 days ago at a local thrift store and I'm really happy with them. I haven't really worn them out or broken them in much, but aesthetically they are right there. They're very minimalist in appearance and they kind of blur the line between masculinity and femininity, which is like my comfort zone. So yeah, all this is staying. I actually may wear this out soon. If I ever go on a date with anyone, this is what I'd be wearing because I feel really confident right now. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to take this off, but we got to do it and we got to move on to the next thing. Let's go. I call this one the fun dad on a tropical holiday. All I feel that I'm missing is maybe like a straw sun hat or a straw fedora and a little bit of zinc oxide on my nose, and I'm like ready to take the kids in the minivan out to take a zip line hike. You know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's weird. It's probably not anyone's taste, but I really like this outfit, even though I look like a complete and total dork. It's just a lot of fun and I really like it. So these shorts I'm keeping. I'm wearing them pretty low on the waist, but they can be brought higher up for a more effeminate appearance, but I don't want that right now. So yep, these are staying. The belt is staying. All this is staying. The shirt is also staying. It actually has some little cactuses on it, which I think is pretty cool. Unfortunately, when I bought this, I did not bring my binder with me shopping, so I kind of overestimated how big of a shirt I needed. So I'm probably gonna have to get this tailored down to fit a little bit better. But I like the print, like the color, and yeah, and then underneath it, I have my binder on. This is one of the very few items that I am going to be talking about or putting a link in the description because I really like these. Very comfortable. It's actually getting a little too big for me, so I'm gonna have to size down again. Comes in 5 flesh tones, skin tones, and yeah, hooray for binders. All this is staying. I feel fabulous. Actually, no, I feel dadulous. There's no way these pants are staying. You want to know why? I'll show you why. That's why. This is why. These are actually in decent condition. There is a little bit of wear in like the chub rub area, but I feel like it's not enough to the point where it prevent me from donating them or trying to give them to a resale boutique, which there are many of in my area. So these ones are, if they're not accepted by a resale boutique, they're probably gonna go to one of my friends who is a similar size to this. But yeah, these are really comfortable jeans. I really like them, but they are just ludicrously large. Like, I mean, I don't have a butt to begin with, but that's ridiculous, man. That is something. This shirt, on the other hand, I am keeping. I really like this one. Just a really nice, dark, neutral colored kind of, and slightly graphic print button up, and I really like it because it's not too effeminate, not too masculine. It's breathable, it's airy, it's comfortable. I like it. So pants, gonna go find a new home. Shirt is staying here. Down to our last few outfits, folks. This is exciting. So with this outfit, there is a lot of pieces you haven't seen before. I have this really seriously oversized plaid button up. It's not a flannel. And I don't know, I always forget that I have this. Do I really want to keep it? Just give me a sec. No. No, I do not. Luckily, there was another plaid button up just off screen. This one is an actual flannel. I love red flannels. I think they're an iconic piece that everyone needs. Also super oversized with this one, but I really like this one. It's not super flattering, but it's an oversized flannel. They're not really supposed to be. They're supposed to be slouchy and comfortable. The shirt that is underneath it is similar to the gray one that I tried on earlier that I'm going to end up modifying. This one I'm not as attached to. I like the gray color a little bit better. I already have a black shirt very similar to this, except the crew neck that I'm going to keep instead. So this one is going to be repurposed, donated, something like that. And these pants I am keeping. They're very comfortable, very stretchy. And then I have some leg warmers underneath my boots. I'm keeping the red shirt, keeping the pants, keeping the leg warmers, and getting rid of this one. This black shirt here. We've only got one other pair of pants, so I'm just gonna like throw those on and we'll be able to say we're done with this. So honestly, this is what I look like at work about 99% of the time. Jeans, my sneakers, which I can't bother to put on right now, it's too hot, guys. These ones are really falling apart, so I think I'm gonna be replacing them with the same kind in about 2 months now. I have this rain jacket, which I really appreciate. It's got a ton of internal pockets. It's pretty comfortable, and my favorite part about it is the side boob vents. Yeah, I can get a little bit of airflow going up in there. It's great. These pants fit decently in the lower portions of my legs, but it's approaching being too large on the waist. Normally I'd hang on to these, however, we're really starting to get some like chub rub holes in here, so I'm gonna have to find a way to repurpose these. These are going, the shirt we determined last time is going, shoes are staying, jacket is staying, and I am going to be keeping this little knit cap. So that is everything. Time to do some like wide shots of everything I'm keeping and everything I'm getting rid of after we go through my underwear drawer. Forgot about that. These three are way too big. I recently bought underwear, so I don't need them anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and either throw out or repurpose those. And as for the socks, I'm pretty happy with these ones here, like these bright colored ones, these black ones. I'm gonna get rid of these fuzzy socks. These things just become really uncomfortable after like 3 wears, and I'm also gonna get rid of these ankle socks since they kind of cut off the circulation to my ankles. I still have 2 pairs of these in the wash, in addition to a purple argyle sock, which I'm also keeping, and I have like a couple pairs of underwear in the wash as well. Binder is staying, obviously we saw that before, and then I'm wearing a bra, and a bra is in the wash, and I'm keeping both of those. I also forgot a couple of accessories that I have. I have this scarf, and I'm keeping that. It's really big, comfortable blanket scarf. I like it a lot. And I also have mittens, obviously not very seasonal right now, but I don't really see a reason to get rid of them. They're good for when I'm walking outside in the winter. I don't have to like ball up my fists and shove them in my coat arms, so I'm gonna keep those as well. This is my unhaul of clothing. There's actually a couple more pieces in here than we initially had. I totally forgot that I had a couple pieces that I decluttered earlier, but I hadn't gotten around to like donating or repurposing, so I've added them in here. Overall, I'm getting rid of 2 pairs of socks, 4 pairs of underwear. I also have 3 bras, 2 of which are traditional bras. One is a sports bra, all of which way too big. And then I have 4 pairs of pants, and of those 4, only 1 is like functional. All the other ones have either broken zippers or like huge holes in them. So 3 out of these 4 are going to have to get repurposed some way or another. I'm also getting rid of a pair of sweatpants, and I have 2 shirts, 1 camisole, and 1 button-up. Overall, I'm getting rid of 18 things, which is honestly a huge portion of my closet. But I'm very happy with what I have left over. I feel like it suits my needs completely. I don't feel like I have too little clothes or too much anymore, and I love all of the pieces. I'm actually gonna cut this short because I know if I keep talking, I'm just gonna like tumble into the next video immediately. and I don't want to do that. I had a lot of fun using this method to declutter. It was a little bit more involved than the KonMari method, but I felt like I got a better idea for what I like in my wardrobe and what I want to keep. I feel like this method would be really good for people that are indecisive because you're a little bit more involved in it, and by wearing the items you're kind of forced to evaluate them on your person and not like in your mind where things are idealized. You kind of see it in the real world. For me at least, it helped make a lot of decisions. Honestly, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this video. Did you like this format? Did you learn anything from it? I would love to hear feedback. Don't forget to keep an eye out for the follow-up video where I will be discussing what I do with the items that I discard and why it is important to be conscious about the fashion industry. I know, a very dry subject, but an important one nonetheless. Once more, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Dad, do this.